Hi, I'm Kelsey. I'm a multimodality healer and a medicinal aromatherapist. And I'm going to chat through 7 different medicinal grade essential oils that came forward today for blocked emotions, for emotional numbness. There's a lot that came forward, and I feel that more wanted to come forward, but I have to cap it at 7. Otherwise, this video would go on for an hour, and maybe that's not a bad thing. But for now, first of all, mugwort came first. Mugwort, a lot of people know mugwort. She's amazing. She's used a lot, especially in Northern Europe and European countries, as a cleanser, as a protector, either drunk as tea or burned. And so what she wanted to come forward today is to cleanse and clear negative emotions. So a lot of times we're holding on to emotion, especially if we experience trauma or an incident where we felt really angry, sad, fearful, like we weren't protected, and our body holds on to those. So she helps us to recognize those, go back and love ourselves in those moments, and to release that and move forward. Really, really powerful. So many times when people choose her, there's tears, there's emotional releases, and I'm getting teary just thinking about her. She's just really, really wonderful, and we are so blessed to have this beautiful plant medicine here. So again, even just smelling her can bring about an emotional release. So really great to put over your heart space, anywhere that you're feeling tension, sexual trauma, belly region, the womb area, those kinds of things. So yeah, use your intuition to see where she wants to go. And second of all, we have myrrh. Myrrh is such a beautiful ancient plant. She's a tree, and this oil is made from her resin. And she's just absolutely wonderful. And she's all about, again, releasing that emotional trauma, but in a different way. When we have those extremely deep wounds that we feel like are our identities. So sometimes, for example, if we've been raped, or if we've had things happen to us, or we have diseases or an autoimmune disease, those kinds of things, or maybe we're recovering alcoholics, whatever it is, those oftentimes can become identities. Oh, I'm this victim, or oh, I chose this and that's my identity forever. She helps us say, look, stop it. Those are old stories. And yes, not very good things to have happened, but you are entitled to a rebirth. You can go through a rite of passage to redefine and re-identify who you are and who you were meant to be. So she's really, really just gorgeous, soft and grounding, and helps us to really dig deep into those deep wounds and heal and love ourselves and to move forward. So again, she can go anywhere. She's a cool essence. She's quite thick, so sometimes I have to take off the plastic applicator to anoint her, but just really, really wonderful. And third, we have Lang Lang. So she is just such a beautiful aphrodisiac. She opens up the heart. She's this bright yellow flower. So again, thinking of that solar plexus of self-worth and confidence. And because she's so relaxing and she calms down inflammation and helps with the central nervous system, she helps us to slow down and take our time to really feel into, okay, where is this coming from? Why am I not feeling? Or now that I'm feeling, what is this? And she loves us fiercely through that process. So oftentimes we might not feel safe to open up. We might not feel safe to feel and to share our emotions with other people. She literally hugs our heart and says, I got you, babe. You're going to be just fine. Really, really beautiful. Fourth, jasmine. Jasmine is a saucy, white, gorgeous being. I love jasmine. She's really great for anger. So if you have a hard time feeling anger, releasing anger, or perhaps you feel anger too much and you don't know what to do with it, she helps to transmute that. So reveal and release and transmute. And to play and dance. She's the antidote to anger. She says, you are saucy, embrace your sauciness, dance and play. and to really move the energy that way as well. So again, another aphrodisiac. An aphrodisiac, yes, it can be, in a sexual energy. However, it's more about play, and it's more about intimacy of how deep can we go into our emotions and feel and share emotions with other people in a safe and loving way. So Jasmine, love her, saucy. And fifth, we have white sage. So we have a few different kinds of sage, and white sage is really this white purification light that comes in. And when she came forward, what she was saying is sometimes we have people that come into our lives and even ourselves when we don't realize that we're not feeling, and that we realize that we've been suppressing our emotions our entire life, and we thought that was normal. And perhaps we have no idea why that is. Maybe it was something deep-seated in childhood when we were infants or babies, and it just got programmed into our neurological network, our central nervous system. White sage comes in and says, all right, time to reprogram. And it's going to take time and patience and lots of love and letting go. So she's, again, that safety net of perhaps we've never felt safe enough to do that. So if you have other people in your life too that need this, I invite you to just start wearing white sage around them and see what happens. Perhaps they're open to essential oils. Maybe place a drop or two on the bottom of their feet and see what happens. Yeah, she's really wanting to work with people that have not gone on a spiritual journey yet, and need that hand holding and that heart opening to wake up to their emotions, because we need more of that on the planet right now. And of course, for people that are already on their spiritual journey and want to go even deeper, of course, I use her all the time. She's great. So yeah, powerhouse and hero. Number 6, we have Scotch pine. So I'm looking at my window right now, a bunch of Scotch pines, and they're absolutely stunningly gorgeous. They have this red bark, and they're really tall and slender, and just they have like little curves in their trunks, and they're just so elegant and super grounded. And yet when the winds come, they just sway and hold all our neighbors together, and they're just one big happy family. So Scotch pine is coming forward for, yes, grounding, especially when you feel like you've been tossed about in the world, that everything you do, you've been met with resistance and unkindness and hatred. She's really saying, hey, I got you. You have beautiful family around you, whether it's your blood family or a new family that you've made through friends and allies, and to learn how to flow with the wind and not resist, not give up, but learn how to work with the wind that you've been going through. And so again, she's all about not letting the emotions control you, but just noticing what emotions are showing up for you today and just observing and riding the wave and letting them go and not letting your emotions control you. That's what Scotch pine is all about. And we all have experienced that. So much needed. And last but not least, tarragon. This is a gorgeous essence. So she can be a little hot and skin sensitive. So always do a test patch with this one on your hand to see if it turns red. If it does, put a cool essence on first. So a Scotch pine would be great. And then you can put the hot essence on top of that, and that'll help to layer the essence and won't irritate your skin. If you have any questions, just send me a message or a comment below. And tarragon is great. Her label says, I help ease the uneasy feelings that you get in the pit of your stomach. So, yeah, sometimes for me, what she was showing me is sometimes I'll think about the past, like maybe in college or university, I said something really mean to someone, and I'm just like, oh gosh, I can't believe I said that to that person. That was so mean. And I wish I could go back in time and take that back. And I just get an uneasy pit in my stomach of, oh God. So it can be something like that, or perhaps you're going through something in your life right now, a life change, you're having to make really difficult life choices, new decisions, and you just get this pit in your stomach of like, oh my God, how am I going to do this? I need strength. So Tarragon comes in and says, you got this. You got this. It's a matter of forgiveness, compassion most of all, of knowing that you are going through these learning moments. And what a gift. What a gift to be able to learn and to evolve and then share those experiences with others. So perhaps the world stops making all these mistakes over and over again, right? So we need more of that. So she's really great at just compassion. Just let it go, move on. And yeah, really, really beautiful. So those are the 7 that came forward. There are more. So if you have any questions about which one would be right for you, or you felt like, I feel like there's something else going on, I do free 15-minute Zoom consultation. So you can go on my website. There's a link below. You can schedule that with me. And otherwise, comment below. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much, and happy anointing.